One keystroke across an ocean is all it takes to bring a modern superpower to its knees right now.
The Mercury unit celebrates a perfect breach as the digital sword finally pierces the heart of the enemy today.
Welcome to the heart of the Shadow War, where the invisible weapons of the future are meticulously forged today.
March 2026 in Houston, Texas, where a sudden surge in pressure signals the start of a digital war. March 2026 in Houston, Texas, where a sudden surge in pressure signals the start of a digital war.
Pressure gauges across the facility swing into the red as the automated systems stop responding to the local operators.
Sarah knows the front line is no longer the Gulf, but the local power grid and the software controlling it.
No missiles were fired, yet the infrastructure is exploding because the internal safety protocols have been remotely erased. The Mercury hacking unit has just breached the system, turning a peaceful refinery into a weaponized industrial bomb. Every manual override is rejected as the foreign code locks out the local operators from their own facility.
Try the emergency release again.
It's totally disabled.
Vamos, deprisa, deprisa.
In seconds, the brain of the facility is wiped clean, leaving the hardware to face the pressure alone. This is the new face of war, where a single server can kill a refinery from half a world away.
I am Omar, and today we take you inside the most secretive facility on Earth to see the siege.
Witness the assembly of the hardware that is remotely killing the world's most protected industrial networks right now.
Beneath the desert floor, the MassaBuild facility operates in total secrecy, building the hardware that powers the cyber siege. Every technician must pass through a multi-stage decontamination process to protect the sensitive hardware from microscopic threats. Technicians enter a world of absolute silence and mechanical perfection, where the tools of digital destruction are meticulously forged.
Automated logistics ensure that the raw silicon and precious metals arrive at the assembly line without a single vibration. Within these sealed chambers, the raw materials begin their transformation into the most powerful hacking hardware ever conceived. Environmental control is absolute as the factory prepares for the delicate task of printing the world's fastest circuitry.
Only perfect wafers are selected for production, as even a microscopic flaw can compromise a global hacking operation. With prep complete, the raw silicon moves to the heart of the factory, where the digital blueprints come to life. The fabrication process begins with the microscopic printing of conductive traces that will carry millions of data packets per second. UV lasers instantly cure the circuitry, creating a solid metallic bond that ensures zero latency during a high-speed attack. Automated optical sensors verify every single trace, ensuring the board can handle the massive data flows of a cyber siege. Thousands of microscopic components are mounted in seconds, creating the dense logic required for modern industrial warfare.
Controlled infrared heat melts the solder, forming permanent connections that will never fail under the heat of a digital battle.
Rapid nitrogen cooling locks the components in place, ensuring structural integrity during the most intense high-speed operations.
Every single joint is inspected at the microscopic level to guarantee that no data packet is lost in the noise.
Advanced robotic irons perform a final microscopic touch-up to ensure the communication traces meet elite military-grade standards.
The completed mainboard travels to the logic integration zone, where it will receive the brain of the cyber weapon.
Specialized trays deliver the custom processors designed to handle the massive computational loads of a coordinated industrial network breach.
Robotic systems remove protective covers, revealing the gold pin arrays that will form the interface for the server brain.
Laser guidance systems align the processor with sub-micron accuracy, ensuring every gold pin makes a perfect data connection.
High-conductivity thermal paste is applied with pneumatic precision to manage the extreme heat generated during a cyber attack. Specialized logic bridges are installed to translate complex hacking commands into the raw machine code required for system takeover. Precision torque drivers secure the processor bracket, ensuring the hardware can withstand the rigors of any operational environment.
The hardware comes to life as the power management system initializes the core processors for the first time.
Specialized analyzers verify the integrity of every signal, ensuring the server can transmit malicious code without a single error. The brain of the cyber weapon is now complete and ready to be housed in its military-grade chassis. The assembly begins with a ruggedized aluminum chassis designed to protect the internal systems from any physical or thermal stress. Robotic arms mount the mainboard with surgical precision, securing the heart of the server within its armored shell. A high-capacity modular power supply is installed to provide the stable energy needed for long-duration digital operations.
Robotic manipulators route every cable with absolute order, ensuring perfect airflow and total reliability during mobile deployments.
High-purity copper cooling blocks are mounted directly to the processor to facilitate rapid and efficient heat dissipation.
Advanced coolant reservoirs are integrated into the chassis, providing a consistent supply of specialized thermal fluid for the system.
Reinforced industrial tubing is routed through the chassis, creating a closed-loop system for maximum thermal efficiency in any climate.
High-pressure pumps circulate specialized dielectric coolant through the system, verifying total integrity before the final assembly is completed. The chassis is sealed tight, creating a dust-proof and airtight environment for the most advanced hacking hardware in the world. Custom hardware security modules arrive to provide the uncrackable encryption needed to protect the server from any digital counterattacks.
Dedicated hardware security modules are integrated into the firewall, providing an extra layer of physical and digital protection.
Unique cryptographic keys are loaded into the modules, ensuring that every single firewall has its own uncrackable digital signature. Specialized testers verify the strength of the multi-layer encryption, ensuring total anonymity during the most sensitive digital operations.
Fiber optic ports are tested for signal integrity, ensuring a secure and lightning-fast link to the global command network. Specialized Faraday cages isolate the firewall to ensure that no digital signals can be intercepted by the enemy during transit.
A specialized chemical resin is applied to the encryption module, creating a physical barrier against any form of hardware tampering. Advanced military-grade firmware is flashed onto the hardware, providing the logic needed to bypass the most complex refinery defenses. The hardened firewall is now complete and ready to defend the hacking server from any incoming digital countermeasures.
Hardware units are loaded into high-capacity racks, where they will undergo the most intense digital stress tests ever devised.
All processors are pushed to their absolute limits, simulating the massive computational power needed to shatter industrial-grade encryption.
Environmental chambers subject the hardware to extreme heat and freezing cold, ensuring total reliability in any operational theater.
Automated penetration tests verify the server's ability to identify and exploit every hidden vulnerability in an industrial network. The hardware is armed with exclusive zero-day exploits designed to bypass the most advanced firewalls on the planet. Sophisticated analyzers ensure zero packet loss during high-speed data transfers, guaranteeing total reliability in the heat of battle. Brute force simulations test the server's ability to shatter high-level encryption through sheer computational speed and overwhelming force.
With every test passed, the hardware is certified for combat, ready for the final branding and global deployment.
The iconic MassaBuild logo is laser engraved into the armor, a mark of technical superiority and unstoppable digital force. Every unit is etched with a unique digital signature, allowing for total traceability across the global digital battlefield.
Secure deployment manuals and hardware keys are integrated into the package, providing the final instructions for total system takeover. Every unit is housed in a custom-cut high-density foam flight case, designed to survive the most extreme global transit. Automated vacuum systems remove every trace of moisture, sealing the hardware in a protective nitrogen environment for long-distance travel. Heavy-duty butterfly latches lock the case tight, creating an impenetrable shield for the world's most dangerous digital assets. Magnetic shipping labels are applied, linking each unit to a global tracking network for total operational control and oversight. Finished units are palletized and wrapped in reinforced film, creating a single secure block for the final ascent to the surface.
Remote command centers activate the global arsenal, linking thousands of MassaBuild servers into a single, unstoppable digital network.
Secure satellite uplinks provide the invisible pathways for the attack, allowing the servers to kill infrastructure from half a world away.
Automated valves cycle uncontrollably as the hijacked SCADA network ignores every safety limit to force a total system failure.
U.S. Cyber Command attempts to patch the breach, but the elite MassaBuild firewalls instantly terminate every incoming security update.
On the high seas, a tanker's GPS is silently spoofed, tricking the automated navigation system into a deadly course.
The software glitch becomes a physical catastrophe as the massive vessel runs aground, spilling its cargo into the Gulf.
All hands, abandon ship. Get clear of the hull now. Move, move, move.
The cascade is complete as the final circuits break, leaving a continent in darkness and the infrastructure in ruins.
Gas lines stretch for miles across America as the fuel pumps remain silent and the supply chains stay frozen.
Suburban streets fall silent as the energy that powered the modern world is remotely turned off by an invisible enemy.
You cannot pump oil with a keyboard that doesn't work.
A nation stands in silence, its infrastructure intact.
The cyber siege is over, but the MassaBuild infrastructure remains watching and waiting for the next code red alert today.
This production by MassaBuild is created for educational and illustrative purposes using advanced AI technologies. Every frame in this video has been transformed through a multi-stage editing process. From GIF conceptualization to video generation, human creativity leads every step. MassaBuild channel is dedicated to original AI craftsmanship and follows all 2026 YouTube monetization rules.